right, hello, THL. We are here Friday night. And what happens on Friday nights besides random playoff action that's going on TVs
Fights,
and
they
such?
happen on Friday night.
And also fights, yes, fights within the THL. So, some good card games that are going to happen. So, been off for a week, obviously, with the huge patch that was brought out by Blizzard on Thursday past. And everybody's still getting used to some of the meta. Some of it's changed. Some new decks are starting to surface, so it's kind of cool. But tonight we got two matches. We have Hero Series match first from the Purple Conference. We're going to watch Stormy of the Trans Hearth Legends, I should say. And we got Critical of Jumbo I keep on wanting to say buffoon, but it's Buffon Pack. That's the preferred method of saying that, or JBP for short. At 9 p.m. Eastern, we're bringing in Legacy with the Gold Conference. We have the two captains going at it. So we got Yellow Dart of Dad Legend going up against Hustle, Whizbang Wizard Poker. So that should be exciting too to see how those two captains hash it out for their teams. So I am joined by Skylake
Hello,
tonight.
yes, that's me.
Yeah, so going to be happily cruising through these two matches there to give you some content entertainment, and hopefully some good Hearthstone play. So
Yes, and it looks like Stormy and Pretty Cal are both bringing all three of Priest, Warlock, and Warrior, and then Stormy has the Paladin, or Stormy has the Shaman, and Pretty Cal has the Paladin. So we should be seeing we could be seeing some interesting mirror matches in this one if they decide to do that. I think that with the last hero standing format, um, it's really risky to like bring something that's a little off meta because it can easily be it can easily run away with your the opponent can easily run away with matches, and then you'll could be down to like a just completely unfavorable matchup for you. So they got to be really careful about that.
mm,
So the similar classes make a lot of sense here. I think like these are obviously really reliable classes to bring against a lot of different matchups, and also you can adapt a lot. Like with Paladin, you've got different archetypes. Paladin, Warlock, and Shaman both have like a slower and a faster archetype, and Warrior is just really rock solid. So these choices make sense to me.
yeah, we just got the bands in now. If you're interested in hearing what the bands
All right,
were, so Stormy's Priest is banned.
Army Priest ban. Okay.
Yep, and then Critical's Warrior is banned. So that makes a Paladin, Priest, Warlock up against Shaman, Warlock, and Warrior.
Yeah. Well, I guess we won't be seeing that many mirror matches
No.
because okay.
And we got with the last hero standing format for Hero Series. Priest can pretty much run away with it super quick.
Yes, definitely. If they can, Priest is very dangerous because it's got like a lot of strong early game and then a very good late game with Zarimi. So I'm not surprised that
Right.
Priest was banned. And Warrior's just a menace. Sentiment's very low against Warrior right now. So not surprised that Warrior's banned from that side either.
Yeah. So both players are ready to go. So we're gonna have for our viewers out there, we're gonna have Stormy at the bottom. Skylake's gonna commentate on Stormy's hand there, and Critical will be at the top of the screen. So I am just gonna let the players know they can start.
Yep.
And what do you think they're gonna bust out first? Critical, I'm sure it's
Um,
probably gonna be Priest unless they go Paladin, which is super fast as well. But
um, yeah, I think Priest into Paladin because Priest into Paladin looks good. Like Blood Paladin, if it is a Blood Paladin, it does counter Priest pretty well. It can keep Priest off the board, and it's got like a lot of AoE so that it can take care of any like super wide boards that Priest makes later in the game. So that's what I'll be picking. Like if I'm worried about Priest, I'm picking Paladin first. And it looks like it started. So
Yes, it has. So we have Critical bringing Warlock, surprisingly, I guess, and then
Alright.
Warrior comes out for Stormy.
Warlock on Warrior. Depending on the Warlock that we see, it could be good into Warrior. Most of the meta Warlocks are good into Warrior right now. We are, and I am actually looking at the Warrior match, the Warrior side.
Yes, so I'm
Going about the Warrior. Looks like a standard Reno Warrior for Stormy.
and Critical is bringing a sledge deck with the disposal assistant.
Yep, and everything's going pretty according to plan. Flame Imp down, Slam to immediately kill it. Don't want to take any chip damage in the early game before he can start before Stormy can start accumulating armor. Ouch. Turn 3 having to play the Sludge on Wheels with nothing to rush into is a little bit sad because it can immediately be destroyed by the Bellowing Flame. That might be worth doing though, just to get the Bellowing Flames out of the way for Pretty Cow there.
So we got Demonic Studies, Siphon of Sins, and what's the other one? Oh, Fracking just came into the hand for Critical. So.
Yep, so Pretty Cow managed to start his fatigue up with Crazed Conductor, only summoning one imp though with this, and leaving the imp is killed by the Craftsman Hammer, leaving one 3-attack minion left on Pretty Cow's side.
So we got
Don't
Dread.
have anything up.
Doomguard is what he picked from that Demonic Studies, and then he threw down these Sludge and Wheels. So
double hit by the sludge from the fracking, which makes a lot of sense. Doomguard in the hand means that there's even more damage coming if against.
yeah. So there's players are playing pretty fast, so we're gonna try and keep
Stormy
up.
already at 16 health.
Yep. 23
so
for Critical.
Definitely under pressure. Definitely does have a sanitize in hand, but not forged. So that's the only healing I'm seeing available. So definitely Stormy is not going to be liking this position right now.
No, 2 discards for the Doomguard, which was the Barrel of Sludge and the Sins card. I can't even say Symphony, but now I did, so we're good.
Yeah, so Doomguard and Crazed Conductor creating 8 damage on the board, and Stormy has 11 health left, so he's got to answer that somehow. And I guess Burrow Buster can take out. No, Burrow Buster can't do it. Yep, he is. Stormy has to gamble and hope that he can get like Runic Short Sword and poison on the Short Sword, and it looks like yeah, the minions can be removed with a poisonous battle cry. So, and
here we go.
Good move there, taking out the taking out the small minion with the hammer.
Yep.
So we can get armor.
Waste
Waste
Remover.
Remover comes down, and more sludge is going to be hitting. Another sludge is going to be hitting Stormy's face. So Stormy's down to 7 health. Has to deal with the Waste Remover on the board. Probably not too bad, actually.
Okay.
Like, then.
Would you Dirty Red in this case? No?
No, you can't Dirty Rat. There's no way to clear anything off once if you do that.
Another Waste Remover.
The other Waste Remover. Oh no. I guess that's the end of the game for Stormy's Warrior.
We'll see.
Yeah, so I forgot the taunt. I forgot the taunt minion, but any sludge will just destroy him. So
Yep. Because he's lower than
he's
the
got 2
rat.
armor, 2 health, and the minion on the board has. Oh no, the Cobalt Miner can eat 1 sludge.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it goes. And the Cobalt Miner is destroyed by the crescendo, then the sludge takes him out.
Yep.
Stormy is down. Stormy's warrior is gone.
Yep.
Pretty fast, pretty straightforward. Sludge warlock into arena warrior is usually a win for the sludge warlock, and it was here.
And with the fast pace, we are hopefully going to be able to keep up the next one. Let's say we weren't anyway. It was just pretty fun to see. Okay.
Alrighty.
Warlock again for critical for winning. We get
Warlock
Awesome.
against Warlock. So we know that the Criticals is the sludge, and it looks like here on Stormy's end, it is a control style deck. We've
Mhm.
got Gul'dan's Gift in the mulligan, which is kind of interesting. I wonder if it's a wheel warlock of some kind.
so Critical's hand. We get the sludge on wheels, Symphony of Sins, and the gem tosser, and furnace fuel just popped in. the hand.
An excavate warlock. That makes sense. Excavate warlock on Stormy's side. We see the smokestack in the hand.
Ah, yes. Is this also called Snake? Snake Warlock?
Yes,
Okay.
Snake warlock. Yeah.
I was trying to figure out why, but anyway.
Draw some cards for Stormy and
Sludge on wheels?
natural play.
Mhm.
Sludge on wheels rushes into the Geo, destroying it. So demonic studies is the obvious play here to try and get the drill fist down. We don't see it. Kind of sad.
Choices for.
None of these choices are that great.
No, I was going to say. Maybe the Virtuoso?
I guess Virtuoso is the
Yeah.
best one because then you can get a free lap tap.
Yep.
But Stormy doesn't want to play that right now because if Stormy can get Drill Fist for 3 mana, then that makes a lot of sense. Okay, Doomguard seems fine.
Another waste remover entering the hand for
Immediate
Critical.
waste remover on turn 4.
Crescendo gun.
So definitely got a table flip in the deck and can draw it and play it now, but that won't take out the waste remover. It'll only take out the sludge on wheels. So
How many cards? 10. So
real
it's a.
hard press here. Okay, Dark Alley Pact summoning a 9/9 makes sense. I guess having to use that so early in the game doesn't feel that great.
No. So what do you typically wait? Like, what turn do you normally wait for that to use?
Oh, like having like Soul Freeze, like
Mhm.
well, one you want to use it against 3 minions,
Okay.
and 2 you want to use it like when you
So we get Envy,
have
Pride.
bigger
and-
minions on the board, I guess.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Envy, Pride, and Wrath after the Symphony of Sins get played. So
Definitely, I would definitely pick Envy here. Oh,
Pride. Okay.
you pick Pride. I would definitely pick Envy here to get rid of all of the like any excavate cards, bouncers, or whatever. That could be really nice. But
is good.
I don't think that Pretty Cal may not realize that this is an excavate deck because he's not because Stormy has not played any excavate cards yet.
Yeah.
So if maybe if he'd figured that out, he would have picked Envy instead.
Reverb in the remover.
Oh, that makes sense. Good play. Probably he needs to find a way to get rid of his reverberation guy because. Oh wow, Tram Conductor Jerry. That is not a card that I
No.
see in the Excavate Warlock decks. Not good. Too
I've-
slow.
So we got Baritone Imp. That just came in the hand. Another sludge, 0 cost.
Gonna
Load up their
fashion
hand.
team. Fill the hand up with sludge. Makes sense. Good play. This whole that'll clear the whole board up.
Ooh. Some Good cards
Wow.
burning.
Those movements got destroyed.
Yeah. No Symphony anymore. I think they only got one
Mortal
Symphony card.
Eradication looks good play here. That leaves the field open for Gem Tosser to just deal 6 straight to the face.
Yep.
And that will leave, yeah, that's what I would do in this position. But, yep, Stormy agrees with me.
Okay.
So now, Crazy Cow has 12 and Stormy has 20 health. Pretty comfortable. Whoops.
Trolley coming down?
The trolley problem comes down, so tram car, when the frog can destroy the tram car, and
It's just a rock throwing
Cow.
contest now. That's all it is.
yep, Pretty Cow's Gem Tosser throws his own rock.
Table flip.
And Sketch Artist manages to clear the board.
Okay.
Popgar is thrown, and that's probably the end of it for Stormy's deck, because there's not an easy way to remove the Popgar, and there's going to be 16 healing coming from these barrels of sludge.
Yeah. The Crescendo's coming out as well. Zero
One
cost.
health
So.
left, and Crescendo finishes Stormy off.
Wow.
2-0 for crit ecal. Stormy only left with the Shaman now.
I never realized how fast sludge can go, but now I see.
Oh yeah, it can easily just clean the game up. But Stormy was pretty unlucky in that game because didn't see any activate cards except for Smokestack, and but like that deck is not very good anyway. Not sure why it was brought, I guess, to try and counter the Reno Warrior. And Sludge Warlock again for Critty Cow, Shaman for Stormy. My guess is a Reno Shaman of some kind. Yep, it's the Reno Shaman with Hagatha and Wish Upon a Star. So we'll see if it's got the charge package, which I'm pretty fond of. Yep, it does. Let's see, he's got Alucard in the hand, so it's got so Stormy is going to be trying to find a time to play with Hagatha and get Wish Upon a Star out of it.
Gotcha.
Maybe Shutter Block it. My guess is the game won't go that long because things go pretty fast here.
Yeah. Popcar, Gem Tosser, and Sludge on Wheels in hand, along with the Craze Conductor as well for a critical. Right.
Oh yeah. Opts to leave his minion on the board. Sludge on Wheels comes down to destroy the Shock Hopper, I guess.
Yep.
So 2 sludges for Critty Cow on his hand and in deck. Pretty good for him. He's got to be happy with that. So the Shaman is like not too unfavored and to any matchup, but not too favored at anything either.
Mm-hmm.
So
Studies in Critical's hand.
The Herbiture is upon us.
probably. Oh, yep. There's the jam session. That looks really good. Because oh yeah, Lightning Storm. That makes more sense. And he does have another Lightning Storm off the Thrall's Gift. This is why this deck is
Oh,
like,
right.
pretty durable, because it's got removal. A lot of different kinds of removal for days. My guess is Stormy's really looking for that Baking Soda Volcano. That will really help.
Yeah.
To
So we get Imp and Rook, and then we had the Amalgam Band. Now we get Wretch Queen and Amalgam Band, and then something else that was up there. Going too fast. End up picking Queen, Wretched Queen.
Wow, the Gem Tosser didn't even kill the Gold Tanner. That's
Ouch.
funny. Okay.
What do you pick here?
Jam. I picked Jam Session.
Yep.
Annoying part is he does have to attack into that Trog with the Gold Tanner
Keep on panning.
instead of going face. Wish upon a star in the hand. Not exactly what he wanted. He was probably hoping to draw it off Agatha. No, no problem though, because my guess is you won't get a chance to play it.
Damn it.
Wretched Queen coming down.
So this is actually really good here. You just hex it with Thrall's Gift, and that completely shuts that down. Or just hex it straight away.
Yep.
And
Forging.
forging the Watch of the Sun, get some health back. So really good, really good playing of control here, keeping the board clear and his health total high until Stormy can reach the big power turns. Greedy Cow decides the Gold Panner is doing too much work and kills it off with the Sludge. Okay. The Rook, I don't know how threatening that is right now. It's only 5 damage. Can't be buffed. Well, I don't know if Monstrous Form is ran in Greedy Cow's deck, but my guess is it's not. But this might just be a turn to just play Wish Upon a Star and take whatever damage. Yep. Just prepare for all of the strong power plays next turn. Because look, the Alker is now 5/9. That's 10 damage. So if he can, if Stormy can get Greedy Cow to 10, then he can just OTK with Alker from there.
Wow. Crescendo coming out.
And that's a lot of sludge.
Oh, there's Golganeth.
Yeah, he has to Golganath here, and okay, that's pretty good. Yep. And then that will clear the whole board off. Really good play by Stormy there. I wouldn't have seen that as fast as Stormy did for sure.
No, yep. Heal back up to 6.
And Stormy has back to 18 health.
Yeah.
Even after all that sludge. Yeah, this deck is good.
Popgar coming
I
down.
really liked it.
I've never played it, so it's interesting to see how that worked. So
And the Popgar will come down, and the Golganath is really big, and so is the Watcher, so it's really hard to use sludges to actually clear the board off.
Mega heal
Yeah,
12.
he had to go Crescendo, and then he still had to use 3 sludges to clear the whole thing out.
Ouch.
Not exactly how he wanted to spend his hand, and now his now Critical only has 3 cards left in the hand. Stormy is completely fresh, and there goes Ziliax's 8/8 Ziliax's 16 health just healed up, and leaving 8/8 on the board for Critical to deal with. Critical says, "I can't deal with that," and gives up that one. Critical's Warlock is gone.
80.
But Stormy's supposed to win the last 2 games with his Shaman, so it's not going. It may not be easy. The Shaman, as I say, Shaman has a chance against everything. So wouldn't count it out.
All right, so I'm thinking the Paladin comes out. Maybe Priest for Critical. We'll see here in a second. It is Priest.
Priest is a more logical choice. Paladin, if it's a Flood Paladin, gets destroyed by Shaman because of all the board clears. Can't get through it. So the Priest is makes more sense, especially if Critical thinks he'll be like wants to stay fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You don't want to play a game and then lose for no good reason.
Yeah.
And the mulligan for Stormy looks really good here with Aftershock and Baking Soda Volcano in the hand. That's a really strong defensive hand for Stormy. Really good.
So we got Clergy and Funnel Cake and Ziliax in hand with the Synchronize coming in. So
and it looks like it can't be answered. So the heal will come off. The heal will get off for Greedy Cow if he wants to go that route. My guess is he probably wants to take advantage of the Clergy because it probably will be dying pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense. Buffing it up. Power Chord Synchronize, buffing it up. And
another Gold Panner. Yeah,
Gold Panner, of course. Threatening to Shroomstick evade it next turn. Oh wait, no. It's not Shroomstick. It's Flint Firearm.
So we got.
I misread what he picked off to Discover. So get 2 cards off of the Clergies. Pretty good.
Yep. Got the Whelp and
So
the
this
Drifter.
is a green start for the Zarimi Priest, but there is plenty of board clear on the other side. So Stormy doesn't have to be too worried about this. He might want to get the Aftershocks down here just to keep, because the Clergy's health is pretty high. That way the Volcano is set up, and the Starlight Whelp is killed.
My
Wow,
goodness.
that is lucky.
Oh.
3 cards off of that Dreamboat.
It's a
Amazing.
big
And
clergy
another
group.
4 cards off the 4 clergies on the board at once. That's impressive.
Yeah. Baking soda
Baking Soda
volcano.
Volcano will not clear everything out, and I don't think Stormy really wanted to be using it this early.
Yeah.
And he only takes out 2 of the clergies. There's still 3 left. Dreamboat only has 2 health.
Water. Sweet, beautiful
Yep.
water.
Drifter.
That's why you don't want to use the Baking Soda Volcano. And the Ziliax comes down. Everything gets a +1/+1 boost.
Yep.
And that will put them out of range of Lightning Storm, which is unfortunate because
Yep.
Thrall's Gift was just strong, which really sucks.
Elixir being used. Oh,
Looking
there's a
for an
baking
answer.
soda.
The Volcano is in the hand. And looks like there is 16 damage on the board.
3,
No.
9.
14. So 13. 13.
17, I think, on the board. 3 threes, 4 threes is 12 plus 5, 17. Yeah. Big board for Critical.
Pretty Cow is threatening
Major
a
Lether
very
over.
threatening board. 12 health for Stormy, so I don't know how Stormy gets out of this one. Stormy
Just-
doesn't seem to know either.
No, I think it was a super fast start there for Critical with the,
Oh yeah,
the clergy.
all the clergies were really really put the pressure on early, especially with the power chord synchronize. That was really good. My guess is you go. My guess is Stormy goes Pocket Sand and then Baking Soda Volcano, and that's not gonna help.
That's that's a little rough, but Turn of the Tides probably the best one, but it's
No, Turn the Tides won't do anything. Like, Baking Soda Volcano is still the only option.
okay.
That might actually that won't save her. There is no way out. Okay, altered chord. Well,
Hex.
unfortunate. Oh, actually, hexing the whole thing might actually work. Hold on.
Ooh, there you go.
So
Still
yeah,
dead.
the connectivity hex. That
9.
yeah,
Sorry, 8,
No.
7 health.
only 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stormy's still alive with 12. Can only do 12.
Yep.
So now Stormy has to hope that the Baking Soda Volcano doesn't kill the frog, because those are dead slots for Pretty Cow now.
Yeah, I think that was a great play by Stormy to clog it
that
up
was
and
the
not.
only that was the only way out, and I didn't see it. Very good, very good.
Baking soda coming down. 1 frog gone, 2 frogs gone, 3 frogs gone, and the clergy is still around.
Lightning Storm could take care of it if it's needed to do that. So now there's only 2 damage on the board, and there's still plenty of dragons left to summon for Zarimi. So
Starting the operation.
Stormy isn't dead yet.
Hold it in mind.
Clay Matriarch.
My rage is not found in size.
Yeah, the matriarchs are down, and there's no way to stop them from spouting out the other dragons, because I think all of the hexes have been used up.
Yep. What's Mag Hagatha do?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, there's there is 1 Thrall's Gift left. There There is one hex left if
Okay.
Stormy wants to use it on that.
Oh, right. I see. Yep. Discover a temporary.
So maybe Thrall's Gift followed by Hex followed by Jam Session, and take care of some stuff.
So in Critical's hand right now, we got Scaled Replica, Zerami, Whelp, Marksman, Salesman, Projectionist, Omenthul, and Wrangler.
Dehydrate, okay.
That's good. More health.
Yeah, you can never argue with more health. The annoying part is that you can only target the Kyurgen with the Dehydrate. The other ones are elusive, so you can't target those with it.
There we go.
That makes sense.
Taking the clergy.
Took out the Clergy. Pretty good. Not that he really needed the Clergy anymore because he's got 9 cards in the hand. So.
Mm-hmm. Well,
This is probably just a finish because Zarimi can come down here, I believe.
Yeah.
How many dragons does Zarimi have left?
they're ready to. Oh, one left. Sorry.
Yeah. So just setting up the Zarimi turn, and I think this will be the end for Stormy.
Zarimi is here. So this is it. This is repeat lethal.
Yep. There is no way out of that one.
Okay. That is it, folks.
3-1 win for Greedy Cal. Very, very tight play from Greedy Cal there.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
I would agree. We'll see if Critical is able to do a quick interview.
Nothing to complain about there.
Because the second match that we have for 9 p.m. Eastern has
Yes.
to be played at 9 p.m. just because Yellow Dart has a very large family. So he has to get the kids to bed, which is typically like herding cats.
Yep.
So it's a challenge.
It is. Kids are a handful. That's why I don't have any.
Yet. There you go. Here we go. All right. So Critical is willing to jump in and chat. Hey, Critical. Congrats on the win tonight.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Congrats on the win tonight. Fast paced.
Thank you. Yeah, it's the best way to do it, right? Win quick.
Yep. Don't think too hard. Just play.
Oh, exactly, right? Why would I think when I play Hearthstone, right? Just play the green cards and win the game.
Yep.
Sometimes the yellow.
Sometimes yellow, right? When Zarimi turns yellow and then you play it, you usually win. So that's what I just did, and then I win. So yeah, it's just how it goes sometimes.
I can't argue with the strategy.
Yeah, right.
Just
Foolproof.
Yeah. Yeah, best way to reach Hearthstone Legend is to win.
No, exactly. And if you want to do it fast, you win fast, and you just you bring all the aggro decks, and that's kind of what I did. Yeah, I went and look, and I saw Paladin's doing well, Priest is doing really well, Sludge Warlock is doing real well, and that's what we ended up. And the Paladin didn't even need to come out, but I had it in the back in case I needed it.
Yeah, just a really strong aggro matchup. Really, I was really surprised by the Warlock deck from the other side.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see a ton of cards. It looked like it was. I had a feeling that it was like Reno Warlock.
Might have been.
I don't know. I didn't see any duplicates, but it seems really weird to like run Excavate Warlock without running duplicates of the Excavate cards. Definitely not.
Yeah. We only saw one Excavate card ever come out, so yeah, I was a little confused by that. But...
Yeah, no, I was trying to the whole match. I was trying to figure it out. I was like, oh, maybe it's Pain Warlock. No, maybe it's Wheel Warlock. No, maybe it's Excavate. Maybe it's Reno. It might have just been all of those. There might have been a Wheel in there. Who knows?
But yeah, I didn't see any I feel like you played those matchups really, really cleanly. No, you didn't let him back in the game when you didn't have to, and like that, like yeah, really strong play.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, the one thing that I definitely like messed up on, and I didn't even see this coming, is in that last game, the discovered conductivity into discovered hex.
Yep.
Definitely did not play around that. I don't think I've ever seen that come out of the shaman, so was
No,
not ready for that.
I didn't see that out of the shaman. I thought that you were just guaranteed one by that point.
And-
I didn't see any way out for Stormy on that side, but yeah, Stormy found a way to last a little bit longer.
And board lock you for that little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it was crazy, and it was a little worrying. And I think like towards the end of the game, obviously I don't know what my opponent had. Maybe you guys know, but I think if they had just not played that ETC and didn't let me run my mini dragon in there to get the Zarimi like proc, I wouldn't have been able to trigger Zarimi that turn. And I think if they had like a Reno or they had a Ziliax, definitely could have gone in their favor, but did not happen. So.
Yep. Yeah, it's those like really minute details that separate the people that win the Masters tours from the rest of us, right?
Yeah, no, exactly. just the little things. Yeah. Well, now I guess now in the future I'll know to play around conductivity hex. Won't make that mistake again, I guess. But
if it ever comes up
I don't
again,
know if that's something worth trying to play around, but maybe.
Yeah, no, definitely. It
You'll
wasn't
never
even on my money.
Yeah, you'll never see that on ladder, I don't think, So.
No, probably not. But yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Any last words before we let you go for the evening? And I want to thank you and Stormy for being on stream too. It's great to have you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, great time. Thanks for putting that together, because for the people who do want to watch and see what's going on, it's a good time for them. Yeah, I'd like to just say you're welcome to my teammates, and I hope that the rest of the team pulls it together and we get the win this week. We'll see how it goes. They're all some good players, so I think we got this one in the bag. I've got faith in them.
Yeah. So I guess we need to clarify. So there was the team name itself. So it's Jumbo Buffon, or is it Buffoon, or is that just?
It's supposed to be Buffoon Pack.
Okay.
But well, our team captain, he's a little bit of a buffoon himself, so he made a little typo, but that's okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to be a Bellatra reference, but he just forgot an O. But that's okay. Spelling's hard.
Yeah, it is.
It was autocorrect that messed it up. That's what we'll put it down as. Perfect.
Yeah, that's the story. But yeah,
yeah.
Glad to clear that up.
Perfect. Thanks, Critical. And you have yourself a great evening.
Problem.
Take care.
Thank you. You too. Have a good night, guys.
You too.
Bye.
Night.
All right. So that was match 1 of the evening. So we're still trying to pass a little bit of time away, but it just gives us a little bit more time to talk about the next match, which is a Legacy Gold match going up against, I'm just changing the graphics here. So we get Dad Legend and Yellow Dart, bringing Demon Hunter, Paladin, Priest, Warrior versus Hustles, Hunter, Priest, Warlock, and Warrior.
Yeah, it looks like they're both bringing warriors. My guess is just gonna be a double warrior ban because everyone hates warriors.
I thought everybody hates Priest.
I mean, well, the thing about I think that for Legacy it's a little easier to like let Priest stay because it can only win one time.
Yep.
Of 3. The other one I could see is Hustle's Hunter getting banned. Hunter is a pretty tough deck to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Because, it can even like beat up the Reno Warriors pretty well. Because those boards, they don't die. So
they never die. So yeah, I was just trying to refresh the screen here. So we do have, just wanted to make sure there's any score differentials. Gotta wait for the page to load up here. Okay, so still nothing's changed. It's still 8-6 right now for Dad Legend over Whizbang Wizard Poker Warrior. Jeez.
Isn't that the like? If it's 8-6, doesn't that mean that there's like only one match left to play anyway?
There's two matches. So we got King Viking going up against Impermanence, and then we have the Yellow Dart and Hustle. So match. So right now, they're
okay, I think that makes that makes
sense. So they're Dad Legends 1 seed 1-3-1 Dragon Rider, who is a substitute for Dead Legend, came in with a 3-1 win, and Haster, unfortunately, well, sorry, I should say, fortunately for Fresh Master Funk, won 3-0 for the WWP. So, yeah. I guess we can.
So we have to wait for these people to put their kids to bed.
Yes, Dragon.
And tell a good bedtime story.
Well, there's a link I sent Yellow Dart. There's a storybook or audio book as well called Go to F to Sleep. That's been.
I know that book. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. It was.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube, and there was Samuel Jackson who was kind enough to do that audio book for that author. So.
Oh yeah.
And it's pretty funny.
It's cute.
Yeah, I bought it for my daughter when she was
Good for kids.
5 years old, so she got a kick out of it outside of the swear words in it, but that's fine. That's how they learn. They're gonna learn in school anyway, right? So
Yeah, I mean, like, I figure that like, we shouldn't be like putting a mystique around all of these taboo things like drinking and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
At home, because that'll just encourage kids to, try and do them when they can't be as safe about it as if we were around.
That's right. Yeah.
So.
The curiosity will urge them to try stuff, but still. Okay, let's see. Just
Hot
going on
takes from me.
for both of us here. So Stormy is supposed to join us to try and commentate through this match as well, but I'm not sure if she's available. But when she gets settled from the match, I know sometimes you just need a breather to kind of get your wits about you.
No rush. We still have 14 minutes. So.
Yep. So, I'm just kind of looking at the matchups on VS, which shows
those are unfortunately inaccessible to blind people, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But we have other ways to look at matchups like from the HS replay data.
So yeah, that's a good one. So for I guess blind people itself, I'm not sure what the correct terminology is just blind.
Oh, just
persons,
blind
right?
people.
Visually impaired.
No, just blind
people. Okay,
better. But like, we're not a monolith, so there are some people who do prefer visually impaired. But in general, blind is probably the term that will get you in the least amount of trouble.
Okay, so. And that's what I want to do. I want to stay out of trouble. I'm in trouble enough with my wife as it is on the daily, so it's
true.
it's one of those things. So
I need to add one of these people to my friends list so I can spectate them.
Yeah, so I guess on top of that, so how do you I guess collect stats for yourself to study on matches for THL or even for tournaments that you may jump into?
Generally, I don't collect match like league or tournament specific stats.
Okay.
Just because I haven't figured out how to do that efficiently. There probably is a way that I just haven't found.
Okay.
But
because you did mention mainly HSR, right? So
yeah, so you can look up the match stats there, or on Donkey. You can look up stats there.
Okay.
Just to see the general state of the ladder, which does kind of mirror the tournament scene, even though they're not quite the same because tournament has a ban and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But you can at least see what is favored into the classes that you and your opponents are bringing, and adjust that way and make tech choice and put in techs or whatever if you need to do that if you're in a closed deck format like what I'm in.
Like what we're going into for Legacy, which is so our new viewers out there, Hero Series and Legacy Series both have closed deck lists, so it gives the players an opportunity to throw in a little bit of wrenches into other people's plays that they would typically see on ladder. So your net decks per se. So it's kind of fun. I'm more on the open deck list myself because it just comes down to players' skill and the cards getting the cards and being patient, I guess. Which I'm not, but but they like the surprise element of what closed deck lists can do. So I see yellow darts online, so that means one kid's asleep.
I'm adding them both to friends, and so if one of them accepts, then I can spectate that person.
Okay.
That should do.
So yellow dart's been in and around THL for almost beginning. He's probably had maybe about 4 seasons, I'm going to guess. 5 seasons. He's going to correct me.
Aha, we got someone. Good.
But yeah, he's been a solid, very solid player, very winning captain. He's won multiple series throughout the years with THL.
Okay, good. I got yellow dart.
Perfect. Super nice guy. I've never played for him as a player on his team, but it's I would strongly encourage, if Yellow Dart has a spot, to take up a slot for him. So, and Hustle, being my partner in crime on Sunday nights, doing Sunday Night Showdown or Sunday Showdown. So he does the commentation of Hearthstone as well with Jolt C. So I guess I could speak to that. So we do have a big match on Sunday that I'll announce. So we do have at 8 p.m. Eastern for Hero Series in Purple. We got Force of Will versus Righteous Jammies. 9 p.m. is going to be a Pro Series Black Conference. We're going to have L-Bomb 25 going up against Being Rachel. And then at 10 p.m., so we got 3 matches. It's a Legacy Series again for Red Conference with Walkerman going up against Mike Hurst. So busy night on Sunday.
Busy night. Wow, yeah.
Can't wait for that.
Looks like Hustle's getting set up.
Yep. Just going to tell the players, you guys can do the Z-bands. Never.
Yellow Dart is also setting up. Good.
Yep.
Might be able to start a little early. Exciting.
It'll be 8:59.
8:59, yeah.
So Yellow Dart saying booting up, and Hustle from the West Coast. It's in San Diego.
Oh, okay.
So they're just trying to get the band set up. So we predict double warrior ban. Correct?
Yeah, I'm
just
thinking double
refreshing.
warrior ban.
Yeah. Can't see priest ban being too much of a choice. Just because it's like you mentioned earlier, it's just one. It's gonna be one instance that you're gonna face it, and after that, yeah.
Yeah, once it wins, it's gone. So
Yeah.
not so bad.
Once the bans are discussed, I'm just gonna be. I think Demon Hunter is definitely going to survive, as well as Hunter.
You think the Hunter will survive? I think the Hunter could also be banned. The Hunter is it's really hard to play against Hunter.
It is, yeah, because they explode.
Especially because now they have the egg version as well. So the egg version can actually the egg version can contest the late game pretty well. So and you don't know which one will come out. So it might not just be the token version. It could be the egg version as well.
I've never seen the egg version. Mind you, I'm lower rank on the ladder, so I've never seen the egg version of Hunter. I'll have to check that out. We might, if Warrior's not banned, we might even see a Mech Warrior that I've been enjoying on ladder.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
I've seen a few Mech Warrior lists, but John Bray really likes playing the Mech Warrior for some reason.
Yeah.
So I've been seeing Mech Warrior lists from him. Cool.
The one I've seen online, or on YouTube at least, has been using. Oh, microphone almost fell. It's been using Boom Wrench in combination with the testing dummy, which spits out that 9 damage. So.
Yep.
So that Boom Wrench, once it as their death rattle expired, spits out 9 damage, and then you get the one, because it's miniature, it spits out another 1-cost boom wrench, and then you can rock and roll and throw 18 damage and on the board or to a person's face.
Yeah, the hard part is getting the early game. Like, is the early game with the Mech Warrior. Because,
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
you have to try and make sure their board's clear, otherwise the damage won't go face. And that's
Yep.
really sad if damage doesn't go face. So that's the only like issue that I have with the Boom Warrior. So like everyone's trying to figure out how to deal with that problem.
Yep.
So like most of the difference you'll be seeing is in the what you do in the early game. I think John Bray's running like 1-drops plus Rolling Stone
Mm-hmm.
just to try and take early control of the board. That looks pretty good. I have yet to try it myself.
It's pretty fun. It's just, it gets a little frustrating with super fast boards like the Paladin and the Hunters.
Right.
But if you manage to get a brawl or last to turn 5, because sometimes Hunter games go
Very short, yeah.
turn 4. So, okay, so we got one ban so far. We got Yellow Dart banning Hunter. Well, there you go. Hunter's gone. And Hustle banning Paladin. So,
Okay, so both Warriors stay.
the Warriors survive.
I could see
Interesting.
Paladin being a menace to the Warriors, and like Paladin is one of the classes which you can play in a faster or slower direction right now, and they're both good. So it could make sense to ban those, to ban Paladin. Same with the Hunter actually. So I could see that. We just want a more predictable lineup going in.
All right.
that.
Yep. So just letting players know that they can start. So for our viewers out there, we're going to have Hustle at the bottom of the screen, and Yellow Dart will be at the top. Just going to throw the bands in there. So Hunter's band. I'm surprised by the Hunter band, but yeah, it's, if you've tooled yourself to kind of handle the rest of it besides Hunter, then I think you're okay. Again, with closed deck lists, you can figure out some of the annoying portions of Hunter or Warrior. Waiting for eyeballs. What do you
Looks
think?
like they're playing. Hello, Stormy.
Hi.
Hi, Stormy. All right. Did you get the players' names or battle net IDs?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Sludge Warlock into Demon Hunter. Hustle running the Sludge Warlock and Demon Hunter by Yellow Dart. Good.
Yeah. So just
These people are taking their time. That's nice for me because I don't have to talk as fast.
right.
Rafam versus Illidan. This
Oh, there it goes.
ends now.
Okay, we got spectate on. So
Good
I
replacement.
sent them requests.
okay.
My blood boils for war.
So the Slither Spear down for the Demon Hunter. Definitely an aggro version of that. Could be a Naga Demon Hunter actually, come to think of it.
Just gonna share my screen until they add you, Stormy.
Time's running out.
Hustle decides to pick the Doom Guard off the Demonic Studies. Some solid from hand damage. The Slither Spear is still on the board, and looks like it's not. Oh, yep. There we go. Got some spells coming out. Buff it up.
Indeed.
Hustle does have Crescendo in hand, so He will be probably trying to juice that up for pop card with the fatigue cards. And yes, looks like a Naga Demon Hunter from the side. We see an come out. Ah, Sludge on wheels. Okay.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a coin in the sludge on angle
Point in the
here.
Sludge on wheels. It doesn't seem that great. But it might be what he has to do. The other option is just life tapping, but that doesn't look great.
Yeah, and you've got another sludge to play next turn. I don't think it's too bad.
Actually, if you life tap, oh, never mind. Well, if you life tap, that means you can coin out the Craze Conductor turn, but and he has to, ouch, take 3 from the Slither Spear. That cannot feel good.
I think just guaranteeing that you get at least 2 sludges from Sludge on Wheels is also important,
good.
though.
Fresh Felstein.
Yeah.
Hot out of the kiln.
Not in an outcast position for the Glavesmith is a very interesting play. But he is able to keep the Slither Spear alive and doing plenty of damage. Through Felon Flames, very good. Yeah, this curve is not working out very well for Hustle.
He's got 2 sludges on bottoms. Waste Remover just full clears.
Oh yeah, Waste Remover would clear the whole board out next turn. My guess is he has to go Sludge on Wheels again into the Slither Spear just to kill it off.
Well, it would die to the sludge on this turn.
Oh, I forgot. It's discounted. You're right. Yeah. I agree with Waste Remover on this turn.
Yes. Yeah.
Comes down.
And Hustle decides to let those sludges clear the board for him. That makes sense. Does Yellow Dart have the umpire's grasp? Yes, he does.
Yeah, there's not really another play available.
That's a little dangerous to let that Waste Remover just live on the board, but maybe there.
It's really not a great answer for it either, though.
Yeah.
And with nothing to trade into, Sludge on Wheels isn't that much of a threat.
Yep. Aggressive continuation by Hustle there, putting up deposit. That makes it really annoying to clear off. Oh. Oh, I think he's gonna try and hope for a mag to save him, but
It only gets discounted by 1 now, though, doesn't it?
That toy was made just for me.
Oh no, wait. Only got nerfed by 1 mana.
yeah, with only 1 mana left, he can't actually play anything that will affect the board. I don't know why he hero power there. I think that he should have maybe tried to get that to get a good like mag off the mini window shopper.
Yeah, or just hope for like a Rush Poisonous off 1 Amalgam Band.
Yeah. Wow. Also the full hand.
Must destroy.
He also doesn't want to trade the Podzik into the window shopper because that would mean the audio bots get cleared off by mag, so he doesn't want to risk that. So, but he can't leave the the big window shopper alive because that's going to be just hitting him for 7 or 6. So I think he has to trade into it with Waste Remover, which can't feel great.
He's running out.
Well, you could just go sludge.
Okay, yeah. Crescendo into sludge. That could be good.
I probably would have gone for barrel instead.
Ouch! Ooh, he burned Popgar.
It doesn't look like the match will last that long.
Mysterious orb. What?
Barrel of sludge could have
What are these secrets?
gotten milled from the bottom of
200
the deck.
secrets. What are the secrets?
Oh, secrets are rat trap and bait and switch.
Yeah. So he has to probably be playing around freezing trap next turn. Like that would be the worst thing for him, is my guess. So actually, that big hit's coming. Bait and switch. He's got to be worried about that if he wants to try and clear this board up with the minions. And it looks like he's going to have to use another crescendo maybe to do it and take some more fatigue damage.
I think you attack with the Kozak, you go into Sludge, and then Trog. And then
I think if you go
potentially lethal from there.
kills the tracking is gone. And then, okay, yep, he's going to trigger the bait and switch. Makes sense. So now he can crescendo that down, and everything's gone. So I guess that works. Well, he's gonna try a chance
Sludge on wheels.
with the gem tosser.
Guaranteed clear.
Wow, it actually killed everything. Wow, that was lucky.
That's how you do it in Hearthstone, isn't it?
Yep, yep. And there's two house left for Yellow Dart and for Hustle. So they're both playing on pretty low margins right now. A big like sharpshooter turn could.
Just for me.
Oh, ouch! A full cost window shopper. That can't feel good.
I'm the perfect toy for you.
Yeah,
I actually don't know what can save Yellow Dart now.
Get to full cost there.
Yep, not Mag.
I yield for now.
One for the caster crew. Hustle.
Yep, Hustle takes the game. Very solid. Sludge Warlock has been eliminated. That leaves only the Warrior and the Priest left. Yeah.
Just want to apologize to our viewers. Might be seeing a little bit of skippiness going on with the frame rates, but interwebs is being funny.
They added me. I think you can stop streaming now.
Okay.
Priest.
So Hustle will be the first to spectate their Stormy, and then when you can spectate Yellow Dart afterwards, you'll see both.
Warrior into Demon Hunter. And yep, it's a Reno Warrior. Reno in the Mulligan, so obviously. I think all of Aftershocks is kept and everything else goes, is my guess. We know
I mean,
we know that
against
it's
the
a-
Naga DH, a dirty
it's
rat
got-
might
yeah,
be
it's an
worth a keep as
aggro
well.
Naga DH with shoppers, yeah.
Because you're really not going to pull anything that threatening out with the dirty rat, and it can disrupt them. And a 2-mana 2/6 with taunt is always good.
That's true. The only threatening thing they would pull is Window Shopper, maybe.
Yeah, but you could answer that with an Aftershocks as well. But they
Oh.
go for a full mull, which is interesting.
Completely throwing everything away. I don't know if I agree with that, but okay.
Yeah, at the very least, I would think keeping an Aftershocks would be right.
So, Blue Spirit comes down. Hustle decides not to slam it, which is something I would have done immediately, but maybe he has good reason to do that.
Maybe he's hoping to get a rock off the Cobalt Miner.
Yeah, but the slam will let him draw a card. Drawing cards is good. Belling Flames, very good. This could be a turn to forge it. He forges it.
Slam is a good execute activator if he's worried about the window shopper, but as warrior,
Oh,
we
that's
have
true.
other
Yeah,
options.
you want to keep it for the window shopper. Now he's got Belling Flames for the shopper.
Yeah, I definitely think cycling the slam there is worth a consideration.
Deep Miner Brand in the hand, ready to be played on turn 5 with the coin. But he probably doesn't want to use that coin up. Maybe it's just a Cobalt Miner turn here.
I mean, with an aggressive matchup like this, I don't know how relevant Bran is on 6. It might be worth considering just armoring up and coining out the armor,
Candle but slider.
because his hand is looking kind of bad right
Also,
now.
gets some healing. Water source. Pretty good.
It is a good pull.
Oh yeah, Town Crier. Great pull.
I'm not throwing away my
Wow.
shot.
Aggressive. Sharpshooter coming down on 4.
It's praying for no answer.
Looks like that's just going to die to Belling Flames.
Yeah, definitely Belling Flames, Tongue Crier here.
I think you can slam it first. Oh. I guess he's saving that. Because now he does need it for the stopper in case he gets a blast charge.
Yeah, there's no reason to waste it. You can still draw a
That
card
toy
either
was
way.
made just for me.
The 1/2
Now
can
he has the
also
option
act
to
as the execute activator.
Yeah. Now he has the option to just Burrow Buster into it as well.
Oh, I don't know about that.
That's bold.
Yeah, you really don't want to be taking 7 in this matchup. Bladestorm also could have been a consideration.
Ooh, and ouch. Yeah, you don't want to be taking extra damage because of that.
Yeah, I think that might have been the game-losing play.
That card doesn't do anything.
Down and hits for 7. Window
Bazillion.
Shopper hits for 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can slam Bladestorm here to stabilize, but you're at such a low health total.
Yeah, Hustle's at 10 health. That can't be comfortable. He does have to slam. Hope for something good. Blade Storm. Let's clear the board off. Shield block off the Garrosh's gift. Looking good. To heal up. He might be able to survive this. It depends on if Yellow Dart has a sharpshooter fast enough to ship him down. Because like now we're getting to the point where like the warrior is able to stabilize with like stuff like Ziliax to heal all the way back up.
Yeah, but Demon Hunter has so much strike damage, and they're still a few turns away from Ziliax.
Oh, there's the Sigil of Time, so that means that Momentum could easily bring the damage up to where it needs to be. Safety Goggles is a good start.
I mean, it's a good draw. Can play Stone Sting Armor. Problem is the hand space, but we'll get
Hand space
exactly
issues,
10.
yeah. Next turn he can play Inventor Boom, bring back some Burrow Busters maybe. That seems like a pretty hard sell though.
I haven't played the Barrel Bust yet. It's still on hand.
Oh, there's the Badlands Brawler. Vanitize coming down with 1, and now we really feel that nerf because it used to be 5. He could play it now and clear everything off, but now it's 6, so he can't.
Yeah, it's not too threatening of a board right now.
Oh yeah, no, I thought that was a big shopper, but it's a little shopper.
But 2 1-mana Ignis weapons can provide a good board clear potentially.
Oh yeah, we got Ignis in the hand. We have Badlands Brawler as well. That will if he can get the can get another Burrow Buster down, that can clear it up. Or if he can get Blast Charge down, that can clear it up as well. Not on this turn, of course.
Main issue is just Demon Hunter has a ton of damage from hand. They don't really need the board that much when the opponent's this slow.
That's true. Didn't forge the Sanitize.
Luckily, they haven't drawn the second Sharpshooter.
Yeah, I think he's Hustle is basically praying that they don't draw the second Sharpshooter. But that will do plenty of damage on its turn. Double Momentum. Oh! Yep.
Yeah, they're pushing a lot of damage here. It's not quite lethal yet. That Cult Neophyte will be a bit troublesome. We can't sanitize anymore with the forge.
Yeah, hand's almost empty. So, if Hustle clears everything up here, he might be able to live.
Can hit with the weapon into sanitize, but you don't get the armor.
Nope, Aftershocks. Aftershocks cleanly gets rid of everything.
Yeah, Aftershocks. Probably armor up
Aftershock, weapon,
forge.
hero power.
And hit.
Yeah.
Just maximize that life gain.
I think that, yeah, I think that Hustle will be able to live through this, I think.
Trying to dirty out a potential Sharpshooter.
No Sharpshooter in the hand. The Rat makes a lot of sense because gives a taunt. So now after all of that's done, Hustle is up to 9.
It's a Sharpshooter, but no Nagas. Probably just gonna have to I-beam Sigil.
Might be if he okay, there's another Sigil of Time. If he if Hustle leaves the board clear, then this is a perfect Boom Boss turn. Because Sigil of Time will force him to draw all the TNTs.
Yeah, but he still has 14 cards in deck, so it's not the highest likelihood.
Here's a decent shot that after 4 draws, they'll draw at least 1 TNT.
Reno's a good move here because you can't play the Sharpshooter on its own.
That is true. But yeah, I think Hustle has definitely stabilized and has plenty of ways to control the game.
Yeah, but he's still at 8 health. It's still a rough spot to be in.
ETC Armor Vendor, Zola Armor Vendor. Of that.
And going to the ETC for the armor vendor is probably a good move. Could also use a second rat.
Oh, he doesn't have a Zola, but he has a Armor Vendor and a Dirty Rat, so close enough.
Yeah, it's hard to know what they run in their ETCs.
You gonna Dirty Rat here? Nope.
Oh.
He probably doesn't think that the Sharpshooter was drawn.
Yeah, I mean, it is unlikely, but...
So 21 health and 7 health on the board. That might be safe against Naga Hunter or Naga Demon Hunter. I'm not sure if. Yeah, it depends on how many Parched Desperados you can pull out of the Oasis Outlaw.
Snake Eyes, really.
Now I'm excited.
Roll some dice.
Not
Do
the
we know
card
what-
I would have gone for?
What cards did we get from these dice?
Tendril, red card, and Sigil Runner.
Oh, 2 1s. That's pretty good. Yep. Here's the minions off the board. I agree with the red card at least. I don't know about the rest of it. About the rest of it, but
Throws short.
I'm probably taking the Wayward Sage over the Snake Eyes.
The unfortunate
just
thing, he's
out of
already
mana.
out of mana. He didn't play much stuff.
Yeah, once he
That
clears this.
that seemed like a really underwhelming turn. I think he could have maybe he could have waited.
Yeah, he could have waited to draw another Naga.
What now?
Like here, I definitely like here. If I'm Hustle, I dirty rat like immediately. Yeah,
Yeah, Dirty Rat with Sanitize is fine.
and just sanitize everything.
Just play a totem.
Job's done.
Rough spot for yellow now.
Looks like the decks are getting pretty thin on both sides. 7 cards left for Hustle and 5 for Yellow Dart, and both sharpshooters from Yellow Dart are gone. So I don't think that Yellow Dart really has any more options left.
He just
It's
pulled it.
interesting they run the Titan in a non-Reno deck.
Hmm.
Another Umpire's Grasp, but there's no more demons to draw. We saw both I think we saw both shoppers. Wait, yeah, we did.
Solves any problem.
I'm not sure. I thought we only saw one this game. I could be wrong.
Oh, we didn't.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
the
been
other
one.
shopper. I don't know if double shoppers can like even if he discovers like 2 mags off the shoppers, like I don't know if that saves him either. And now, Boom Boss shuffling 6 bombs means that he has a 40% chance of drawing the first bomb. Yep,
Yeah, the
there's
deck's
the
a lot
first
more
bomb.
empty now. There goes the window shopper.
Wow, goodbye window shopper. And there goes the second bomb.
Yep, that's gonna be all the bombs going off.
Yep. TNT is cracked.
Cards left. Out of cards.
So I think yellow dart's in a heart.
Yellow Dart decides to throw the towel in. The bomb destroyed any chance of play that he had left, but I don't think he had any chance left anyway because,
No.
yeah.
Did he run it
Hustle has
back?
plenty of options left, so 2-0 for Hustle. And I guess it's just the priest left.
Yep.
Right? Priest left for Hustle. Yellow Dart picks anything. My guess is he's not picking that Demon Hunter.
I will prove
But we'll see.
myself to you.
Incorrect.
Oh, he is!
Your power is no substitute for true
I
strength.
mean, I guess Demon Hunter isn't horrible into Priest if you can get mags off of the Window Shopper, but you have to get mags off the Window Shopper. And since the Umpire's Grasp come down later, it's a little harder to live.
And he's got a lumpy hand. So having a shopper.
Oh,
in
that
the
is a
hand,
lucky hand for Hustle, yes.
Yeah. Dart's got a shopper in his hand, so that's not a good start.
Not so good for him. Whelp Wrangler will probably come down for Hustle next turn, because that's just the obvious thing to do here. No reason not to.
Yeah, and I think you trade in the 2/2 to help protect the Whelp Wrangler.
Oh,
It just
absolutely.
generates so much value.
Yep. You can get the Zarimi down on like 6 or 7 if you can generate Whelps all of those turns as well. Feels really good.
And the taunts are especially good in Demon Hunter as well.
Yes.
Wrangler Whelps is harder than it looks.
Job's done.
My blood boils for war.
Muzzle their magic.
Try and get some board presence.
I have a rough hand for Hustle here.
Slightly rough hand. He has to float a mana.
Starting the operation.
And he has to go face with the Wrangler, is my guess, because he doesn't want to miss out on another whelp. There it goes.
Just checking on HS replay there, and Priest is like 37% into Chopper. Interesting.
I don't think that Yellow Dart should have. Does Yellow Dart have an Umpire's Grasp in hand?
No. He's got 2 momentums and a Snake Oil and then the Chopper right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, my guess is, well, this isn't Chopper Demon Hunter. You'd have to look at the stats against Naga Demon Hunter instead.
Naga, okay, yeah.
Because, yeah, I don't think that it does super well. I don't think Naga Demon Hunter can win against this. Unless you can get a super lucky with the Umpire's Grasp and early Chopper. Because, like, this doesn't run instrument tech to even tutor out the Umpire's Grasp.
Mhm.
The Naga doesn't. So, kind of screwed if you don't get...
Water.
you have much less chance of getting it.
Water.
Yeah, it might have been worth considering doing a Snake Oil and Hero Powering just to make sure you killed the Whelp Wrangler there.
You have to use a full 4 mana on a Momentum to take out the Thirsty Drifter. That cannot feel good.
Hey, you.
Luckily for them, they can't really capitalize on their opponent's
Oh, I
lack
don't
of
know.
agency right now.
I would have played Magatha there, but maybe that was like bad move. I don't know.
I think they're just trying to maximize their board presence in preparation for the Chopper.
Yeah. Zarimi is 3 dragons left before it's activated.
Maybe Chopper base will get it there on its own.
And Yellow Dart finally takes out the Whelp Wrangler after like 4 turns of it being on the board. That's not so good.
Hold it in mind. Done.
So if the Clay Matriarch dies this turn, then Hustle's all set up for a Zarimi finish next turn.
You can do it even without that with the Mini and the Happy Whelp.
Minion had oh yeah.
Outlaw Oasis. I've never seen that card. Interesting.
Oh yeah. It's not good. He generated off Illidari studies.
Merch seller, one Amalgam Band, and picked a card grader.
Yeah, the Naga pool after the rotation is really bad. A lot of super expensive Nagas. 17 health. Can he kill? Let's see. 5 from Zarimi, 1 from the Happy Whelp, 1 from the Little
It's
Matriarch.
close.
It's close.
I wonder.
I'm trying to see if you can use like Power Chord Synchronize at some
I
point.
think you'd be one off with that. You need to draw something else.
4, 9, 10, 12, 16. Yeah, I'm seeing 1 off as well.
I think you do still play it just for the tempo.
Yeah, you
like,
play it for the tempo for sure.
It's gonna
there's
be
no
hard
reason
for him to
not
come
to.
back with 1 health.
My rage is not bound by size.
I guess you just really want to get that Zarimi kill.
More whelps, I guess.
They are very sticky.
I guess there's no reason to, like. I guess both lines of play are okay. Like Hustle is so far ahead that he doesn't have.
was made just for me.
McTherdon, bassist. Which is it?
I'm the perfect toy for
That
you.
Looking
is
for a
all too
mag, hoping
expensive though.
very much for a mag. On the
Tough
little one.
crowd. Tough crowd was picked.
Yeah, it just doesn't do enough though.
You stink!
Not gonna be nearly enough.
Yep.
And his fate is sealed.
You bump these first, right? And then you do the.
You hit
I
you
don't think it
play
matters.
Tabby Whelp and then Zarimi attack with everything, and your turn attack with everything, he's dead.
Okay.
3-0
3-0.
sweep by Hustle against Yellow Dart. That Demon Hunter just doesn't serve him, and my guess is it doesn't serve a lot of people, which is sad.
Yeah, Demon Hunter's not been in the best spot since the patch.
Aggro Demon Hunter is not bad. Just this Naga version is way too slow.
Yeah, even the aggro version gets beaten out by like Paladin and Hunter and win rates, so
That's true, yeah. No reason to run it when you can just run like Blood Paladin or whatever. Well, you gonna
Right.
get Hustle in for an interview?
He's already here, technically. he
Oh.
helps do Friday night streams every once in a while,
gotcha.
so I'll just ping him. There he is.
There he is.
Congratulations, Hustle.
You're a winner.
Thank you, thank you.
congrats.
Got very lucky. I feel badly for Yellow Dart. They just put their kids down and stuff. But
I know what it was, dude. You had caster vision.
yeah, that'll help. That'll do it. All that time
Yep.
on Sunday Night Showdown, just being like, oh, I've seen this play out a million times. Don't do that, Angie.
So yeah, walk us through your ban process and all that fun stuff, and then you win.
Yeah, my ban process is just I kind of look at some charts on HSR and I see what looks like is going to tilt me the most to play into, and I ban that and
Yep.
do my best into the other stuff. So even if it's like maybe not the optimal ban numerically, I figure it's still just like 60-40, and I'm going to try and make up for it with whatever bit of skill I can bring to the table, and it's mostly about keeping my attitude right. So
Yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to get rid of the
absolutely.
paladin. I know that it just runs away with stuff sometimes.
Tilt is real. Like, if you can avoid that problem, then like that can give you a huge advantage, even if objectively the matchup is even or whatever.
I agree. Yeah, everyone gets excited about the matchup charts and stuff, and they're very helpful. I think it's a great tool set, but we lose sight of like those are thousands of games. Those are aggregating an average for, and not like my game that I'm gonna lose because
Yeah.
the opponent had all the cards, right? So I try not to lean too much on those, just to use them for a little bit of information, and mostly be like, I hate playing paladin and rogue, so I often ban those.
Right. That makes complete sense to me. Like, yeah, there is a lot of the game of Hearthstone is the player element is like the people at behind the keyboard, right? So um treating the game not just the game of numbers, but also the game of playing against the other person is huge for sure.
I agree. Yeah, one of my captains, Copa, who I've been with, on their pro team for a long time, is always talking about how important comfort is, and go for comfort over like deck caliber and stuff like that. And it's really been effective advice for me, because I'm like, I can't do anything with Nature Shaman, but I do all right with more sort of like standard tempo oriented decks. Nothing
Yep.
too crazy.
Hey, whatever gets you the win.
Yeah, a lot of it's just
Yeah.
about familiarity with both the deck and the matchup.
I agree. Yeah. So that was sort of my thinking with the bans, and then I expected that they would probably ban Hunter just because it looked just kind of was really good in the numbers. It had a huge advantage there, and that kind of panned out. So I I usually just lead off with whatever I feel like gives me the best odds to get an early win and just try and build some momentum.
Yep.
And so that was it seemed like Warlock going if I didn't want to queue into a mirror if they decided to bring their warrior first, so I went with the Warlock there so that I sort of max my odds, and it worked out. But I
Yeah,
also
yeah, yeah. It was
want to sort of call out that I got
it looked
very
good.
lucky on a couple of those draws.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you look pretty good. Did you decide to bring the standard like small beast token hunter, or did you decide the Reno hunter? Also looking pretty good.
No, yeah, I haven't gotten to play around with the Reno Hunter. I've heard people talking about it yet. It was just sort of the standard token Demon
Yep.
Hunter. I've been playing a
Yep.
lot of that or regular Hunter because it's a new season. I'm trying to climb quickly. I'm not trying to get
Yeah,
stuck in a
of
bunch of
course.
warrior mirrors on the way up to legend or anything like that. So I just kind of had the experience with that one. I've been playing it since before the patch, and I felt like I was more or less kind of going after leaving warrior up, and it's pretty good into warrior. And I've got some experience in that matchup, so it just felt like a good bring.
Makes sense.
So yeah, that was most of it. Thanks to Yellow Dart, really great competitor, and we all kind of go through those where it's just like your opponent draws well, you end up not having the games you want, and so. But it's nice for my team. I think the team score is pretty close, so I think that this helps us out a little bit.
Yes. Yeah, you were 8-6. I think that you brought it to 7, I think.
No, it would be 10, I think, for because if you get 4 points for the win,
Oh,
and
okay.
so it'd be 10-8, I think it is right now.
10-8.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, so it's still pretty close.
yep,
But,
one more game left.
One
There.
match to
Permanence is
go.
gonna have to carry us home. Yeah,
It's gonna be the deciding match for sure. Yep.
Yellow Dart had
I'll make sure I put the pressure on them.
That's right. I did my job. Now it's your turn. So, but yeah, Yellow Dart's
for sure.
last match there versus it ended up sucking up a shopper, but that happens with that deck. So
Yeah,
Yeah, having to play
Stinks.
shopper full cost never
Yes.
feels good.
Yeah, it's no fun when you have such like a heavy hand, and really what you want is just that clean curve to kind of do your power spikes. And
Yep.
yeah, sometimes it doesn't work out, and that's Hearthstone, but man, it doesn't feel very entertaining. And I'm sorry, Sako, I know you guys love going to 5 games, but
yeah, you nerd.
gotta
What are
get
you
it done in 3
doing?
this time.
Yeah, you
I
Sorry.
played
mean,
too
the
well.
warrior match was pretty close. You were down to 2 health at one point.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah, I was nervous there. I was like, not gonna get.
that was the
I
warrior one,
wasn't
right?
even sure if that was the third. Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
the
the
game
third
against the Warrior.
game ever I played with that warrior. So I really was just like, all I care about doing is surviving. Like I don't even know if there's a different path that would have let me like maybe I played Boom Boss earlier because I could have counted on him blasting the cards
Yeah, I thought
out. But
about
I was just
that playing Boom Boss earlier.
yeah. This is literally my third time playing the deck, and the first 2 were right before this. So
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna go back to my like old priest control warrior days where all I did was just like stay alive as long as I could and see how that worked out.
It
And
did, it
paid
did.
off this time, but boy, really close there.
Yeah, I think that coin Bran on 5 was pretty risky.
Yeah, that was a very bold play. Just coining out Bran on 5 when they had 7 damage on the
You
board.
know, it's so funny that you say that. In those first 2 games I just mentioned playing with this deck, he was in the bottom 4. So I was like, I'm not gonna not get to play the fun card that makes everything happen.
Yeah.
And not really knowing any better, not having the experience with the deck, just knowing that it's sort of like auto bring. I was
Yeah,
just
the
like,
Bran
well,
is pretty much the win the game button.
yeah. So I figured that it probably put me at risk for, getting beat down sooner. But I was also like, well, the upside is all of my cards get better if I do this. So being able to do that set up for, being able to get armor vendor, that big armor spike kind of later on in the game.
Yeah, of course.
So it worked out, but yeah, certainly very risky, especially against something like a demon hunter, which can just pop off and kill you out of nowhere.
Well, that's going to be any final words before we let you go? That's what I meant to say. Jeez, my mind's been
Thank you.
been
all of you.
doing
Thank you for doing this.
Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for doing this, for having me on, for talking to me about Hearthstone. I love talking about Hearthstone, and I'm really grateful to have a chance to play on stream. So I really appreciate all of your guys' effort and insight into the games.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for playing.
All right.
Enjoy your night or evening.
See you later.
Early evening for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm about to go get some dinner. Good night, guys. All right,
Good night.
everybody. Night, everybody.
Take care.
Night.
All right. Well, that wraps it up for Friday Night Fights. We do have a Saturday match. I was just trying to cue in on what's being loaded up here. So we got who is it? It is we have Stormy going up against I'm gonna say Impol 173. I'm not sure if that's what series that is. Stormy, do you know what year?
It's Legacy.
Legacy, okay, cool. And then up next at 10 o'clock, I think, is the Eternal and Roofski match. So that's going to be stream upped by Wild9 and casted by Dankestad. And then Sunday, we're rocking and rolling again with a big night there with is my showdown thing.